G'day and welcome to Koala Dolls. I'm Tessa and these are my Sims. Today I have for you a little speed build. I had a go at doing a challenge which has been made popular in the Sims world by YouTubers such as Plumbella, Vixella, Little Simsy, plus just about everyone else, and that is the Every Room is a Different blank challenge. So, because obviously I'm a doll channel and I am obsessed with dolls and also equally as much obsessed with The Sims, I thought I would combine this very common and popular challenge in The Sims 4 with my love for dolls. So this challenge today is The Sims 4, but every room is a different Monster High character challenge. I have here a base house that I built ages ago as a haunted house right before paranormal stuff came out, and I just kind of gutted it and am using that as my Monster High challenge house because I thought, what better place for these ghouls to exist in than in a haunted house? So of course I'm using the spinning wheel. I have placed all the characters on and given it a spin, and our very first character for the entranceway of the house is Miss Toralei Stripe. Toralei is a really unique doll with a unique colour palette. She usually has orange and red, a bit of black, and sometimes some teal and turquoise. So that's what I went in with here for the entranceway. Now, I'm not particularly planning on telling you step by step exactly how I did each room because, quite frankly, that sounds like a lot of effort. Also, I was originally just going to do this like the live version with talking over as I make each decision, but it ended up taking me about like 3 hours at least to do. So I just speed builded it because that's easier. Anyway, Toralei, obviously I had to use the tiger rug. I think that's from Get Famous. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'm not going to tell you where things are from because I'm often wrong on that. And I popped in some teal and turquoisey colours, and of course lots of cats. She's a cat. She needs some cat decorations. I'll do a little run through at the end, a tour of the entire build at the end so you can see all the rooms. For our second room, this is going to be the main bathroom, the downstairs bathroom. And our room is going to be inspired by Miss Abby Abominable. I love Abby's colour scheme. The sparkly baby blue, the pale purple, pale pink, very wintry, cool, chill, and also like just very gay, very trans and very bi colours. So, you know, bit of that sort of representation going on in this room as well. I think I end up putting the trans flag in here because I thought, you know, why not? It matches the colours and yeah. Anyway, using the sparkly pale blue floor tile because it matches her skin tone, going in with pink and purple and pastel-y goodness. I think I end up putting in some little snowflake decorations and icicles and things that... Kira, stop breathing so much. Icicle things that... Oh my goodness. Go away, Kira. The dog's just trying to climb all over me. Icicle things that portray a more wintry feel. Okay? So yeah, we have that going on here. While we're watching past Tessa build this room, does anyone have any favourite Monster High dolls from their current collection, maybe from childhood, maybe from, you know, pictures that they've seen online? I think my favourite dolls tend to be Laguna and Rochelle. I just love their colour palettes. But also, I've never really watched the series or the movies. I know, bad doll collector, aren't I? Not watching doll shows, but anyway. So I can't really go off their personalities or anything like that. But maybe you have some more insight on the personalities and the the storylines that each character gets. But yeah, Abby's pretty cool colour scheme. I just don't like snow scenes in movies and things like that, so maybe that's why she's not up to my top standards. Alright, next room is Juice, and of course I had to put him as the gaming room because his colour scheme just really fit for that home office video game style. So I tried to incorporate aspects of his look, including red, green, snake skin, sort of skeleton-y sort of vibe because of the skeleton on his shirt. And yeah, trying to go in with those sorts of colour schemes. I chose the stripy carpet because it matches his like vest hoodie thing that he wears. Skeleton keys, because the skeletons. I thought this gaming chair was perfect. Goes with the aesthetic that he wears like absolutely perfectly. Same with this computer. I chose the snake plant because, he's snake themed. So that was a little nod to that. I used what else did I use? Oh yeah, some fossils, some skeleton head fossils and things like that, and skulls. I basically typed in the search skeleton and skull to try and find as many items that would go with that vibe. Yeah. You can see I'm remembering different decorations that I wanted to put in the other room, so I went back and put some of the winter decorations in Abby's room and stuff like that. Lots of posters because no gaming room is complete without a whole bunch of gaming posters, and I tried to keep it within the greeny, grey, reddy colour scheme as well to tie it all together. Energy drink posters, very important for any gamer. And this stack of posters, I think it's meant to be like a DJing game, but anyway, they look like skulls. I know they're not, they're like a gas mask thing, but hey, I thought it was cool, it matched, I went with it, put it in a bookshelf, and yeah, I can't actually remember what else I did. Oh, that's right, I was going to put heaps of like the little simmies from the simmy capsules to show that, maybe he's a bit of a collector of things like pop vinyls or something like that. So I popped those in there. All right, and our next room is Miss Dracula, everybody's favourite vampire goddess. Yep, so she is getting a bedroom makeover. This was a lot of fun. Obviously, the pink, the black, the spiderwebs, the bats, the vampire vibes. Just classic. So there's a few different wallpapers with bats on it, so here I was trying to figure out which one I think would suit her room the best. I wanted a mostly pink vibe, and this one has bats all over it. I know it's not quite her like hot pink that she wears, but it matches her skin tone, so that's why I went with that. I started off by putting a bed there, and then I thought, duh, Dracula is a vampire, so she should have a coffin in her room, so I ended up swapping that out. Yeah, when I do builds, it's just a lot of picking something, looking at something, seeing if I like it. Oh yeah, I put spiderwebs and spiders there, and this little skullet poster. I know it's not actually the Monster High skullet, but oh my goodness, if it is not as close as you can get to it without actually ripping it off. So I put that like in just about every room because I thought it was cute. Ah yes, a bus driving past. Lovely, thank you for that. Anyway. Yeah, this bat rug, because it looks like bat wings, of course I had to have that in there. A lot of this stuff is from spooky stuff, paranormal stuff, and maybe seasons, I think, for like the holiday decorations. I put a gargoyle and a skeleton Bluffy toy thing in there because they fit with the vibe. I thought this might be a kid's room or a teen that's just kind of aged up, so still have some of their favourite childhood toys. Popped in a nice paranormal-ish, nope, not paranormal. This one's from the Realm of Magic pack, black and white, gothic kind of style desk, a mirror. Oh yeah, the guitars, because they're so cool. They're just cool guitars, and I never have a chance to use those guitars in builds, so I thought I'd put them in there. I'm trying to find some artwork here that I thought would match Draculaura. It was a bit hard. Ended up popping these butterflies in because they have wings and they are the pastel-y pinks and purples and things like that. They bring out the girly side of her, you know, not just the goth goddess that we all love. All right, on to the next room. I'm running out of things to talk about in between the rooms. Oh, yeah, I always say this wrong. Persephone and Meowlity, the Werecat sisters, with their classic black, white, red colour scheme. Really good complement to Toralei. So I actually use them for the main living room because you kind of walk through Toralei's room and come into this room and it kind of flows. That was my logic. So red and white wallpaper, and I decided to do 2 seating areas in the same but opposite colour palettes to match how the twins are kind of like dressed the same but opposite. Like one has black hair, one has white hair. One has a black shirt, one has a white shirt with the opposing colour stripes. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I went with here. I thought these rugs were a stroke of genius, if I do say so myself. Perfectly matches the vibes of their shirts. Yeah, lots of cat mirrors, cat pictures. I put some bows next to the cat picture mirror things because they have bows on their boots, and yeah, some curtains. Just tried to make it look very like mirror image but opposite, if that makes any sense. When you're building in The Sims 4, the colour filters are your friends. You can just click, oh, which colour do I want? Oh, I want red. I want black and white. And then it filters through things, so it makes it a lot easier to find swatches of things that maybe you didn't actually know those swatches were there. Especially if you want, like, I don't know, you want something, you have something in mind, but you are stuck to a certain colour palette or a certain challenge that you're doing, and you don't realise that that thing comes in that colour until you do the colour filter. Anyway, this weird little part I put as an extra study office desk. And yeah, oh yeah, the checkerboard dance floors, I put that there too, because why not? Everyone loves dancing. Okay, and the next room is Laguna Blue. She is one of my favourite ghouls, particularly her Great Scarier Reef doll. I just love the colours that she has, the bright pink, the bright blue, the yellow. A lot of her dolls have that pink, yellow and like tealy blue colour, cyan colour scheme. So Laguna is the princess of our kitchen. And it worked out well. I used this kid's wallpaper with like waves on it. And then I was trying to figure out if I can make a feature wall or like change it a bit. And then this part that connects from the entranceway, I kind of made as a sitting room that's both cat themed to lead on from Toralei and ocean themed, so that it kind of leads into the kitchen. So I have the Snowy Escape cat tile in that room because I just thought it was too cute. Yeah, anyway, back to the main kitchen. Getting pups of turquoisey teal. Oh yeah, I forgot to repaint some of the parts on the outside. Anyway, pups of the turquoisey teal, trying to find the right windows that I want to have above the counters there. Pups of yellow. Pups of Kira just barking in the background. What did you hear, little girl? She's just lying there wagging her tail now. So obviously nothing too important happened out there. Anyway, yeah, still playing around trying to find the windows. Kitchens are hard, especially when you have a pre-built shelf. Like, the ideal kitchen should be a triangle shape between the sink, the oven and the fridge so that it minimises steps, and you should be able to have enough counter space to prepare things, And ideally you want a dishwasher or a double sink so that you can wash dishes in one and like use the other one for preparation. But you know, that's real life. In The Sims it's hard. I went with the open shelving because there were no upper cabinets that matched. I love this mermaidy picture that I put to your right a little bit, hidden behind that jutting out corner wall. Good. Oh, that mermaid picture. I was going to say, good videography, Tessa. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I think it's cute and it matches Laguna's vibe. I put some different like nautical themed lights in. End up putting a small little dining table and whatnot there. I think this room had a lot of island living and pets because of the Brindleton Bay sort of seafarer-y sort of stuff. Oh yeah, I used these pink lights, the little flower lights, because Laguna often has a pink flower in her hair, so I used that to pick up on that aspect. Now here's that little sitting room in the front. Again, hang on. Don't know what it was, but something just set off all the neighbourhood dogs, which of course set Kira off, but I think she's stopped now. Although she's breathing a lot. Stop breathing. I don't mean that literally, by the way. I mean just like stop being loud and go away so I can record it. Anyway, yes, this little sitting room. Orange from Toralai, blue from Laguna, mixing it together. Cats and fish, match made in heaven. Predator and prey. Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, back to Laguna's room. I put skateboards on the wall because we don't have surfboards to put on the wall. I use this beachy looking shabby chic table set dining room thing, and I ended up putting some fish lights on the wall too. Alright, next room is Cleo, and she is the perfect character for our formal dining room. I think this room was the hardest one for me because Cleo, Denial, obviously represents like an ancient Egyptian mummy. Right? We don't have anything that matches that theme. We have like one little statue from ancient Egypt mythology in the game. But we have lots of things that are Cleo's colours, which are like warm tones, golds, and then like a bit of turquoisey teal, right? But the things that are those colours are not her aesthetic. So trying to balance this ancient Egyptian vibe with the right colours, very hard. Couldn't find a rug, so I made one using these borders and some carpet. I put down these tiles because they have that warm tone that I wanted. I used this wallpaper because it's gold and glittery and teal. I put a statue there. Why did I put a statue there? That's a good question. I think I was trying to hint that, because she had the fabric draped over her arm, so I thought it looks vaguely like mummy wrappings. It was the closest thing I could think of. Of course, I put a cat on the table because a gold cat, because in ancient Egypt there are lots of cat motifs. Trying to find the right curtains was difficult. I put these leafy plant things because I guess they kind of reminded me ever so vaguely of papyrus. I tried to tie in a little bit of purple where I could because Cleo sometimes has some purple in her colour scheme as well, just to break up the monotony of the colours. Yeah. This was a tricky room. I love how it turned out, but it was difficult to try and set up and get that vibe across the way that I wanted to. Alright, coming to the end, but we still have heaps of rooms, and the next room is Venus. And I turned Venus's room into sort of like a greenhouse, an indoors upstairs greenhouse, because of course Venus represents the plant people, I guess. Venus McFlytrap. Her colour scheme is hot pink and lime green. So chose this room up here that has lots of vines. I rearranged some of the vines and things like that to suit the windows. And inside I used this plant wallpaper because how could I not? I used the pink stone flooring because if you're having a plant room, you're not having carpet in there, let's be honest. And then, yeah, the gardener's table, lots of planters. Tried to find some lights that looked kind of like indoor solar lights. What are they called? Grow lights? Is that the technical term? Artificial sun. Anyway, I tried to find lights that looked like that. Yeah, just lots of plants. Lots and lots and lots of plants. I quite like how this room turned out. I wish there was more hot pink in a lot of these things. I tried to bring it in the flower choices and the little plant decorations. It was a lot easier having the Bloom in Rooms kit, I'll tell you that much, because I could just put plants. Plant curtains. Plants everywhere, plants. So many plants. Plants. More plants. Rugs that look like plants. More rugs that look like plants. Plants that look like curtains. Yeah, just lots of, plants. Cool. All right, moving on. Next room. The next room belongs to Frankie. Frankie was fun. I made her room into a teenager's bedroom, I believe, from memory. There was a lot of bedrooms upstairs, so I think most of the rooms were bedrooms. Frankie has kind of like this preppy Frankenstein's monster vibe. So she has the pale green, she has blue tartany patterns, she has, very preppy. If she was human and she was in the 90s, she would be dressing like Cher from Clueless, right? That's how I see her anyway. So, with a gothic twist. So yeah, using this pale green wallpaper with tartan pattern and blue border, I thought it was perfect. Using the fake Scarlet Totally Not Monster High rip-off poster above her bed. The black and white spiral bed because Frankie's hair is always black and white stripes and things like that. I thought it looks cool. Bright blue rug underneath. And then I was trying to find some decorations. This is where I found the one Egyptian themed thing to chuck back in the kitchen. Dining room, I mean. Anyway, I tried to find some monster-themed things, so I used some of the Totally Not Pokemon Void Critters, this wall decal, this kid's bedroom wall decal. Yeah, it was hard decorating for Frankie as well, because I think Frankie has such a distinct style that's not really present in the real world. Like, she's literally Frankenstein's monster. Oh yeah, and then I found these things and put them in Venus's room. So yeah, go me. More pride flags because why not, honestly? I'm running out of things to say. I'm actually amazed I could speak for this long as it is about decorating. But yeah, just trying to go for an overall black, white, green theme. Lots of mirrors because why? I don't know why. Just an easy way to decorate. I'm just thinking, I'll have to go back and check. Did I put a mirror in Draculaura's room? Because that seems like a bit of a waste if I did, because she wouldn't be able to see herself in the mirror, would she? Would she be able to see herself in the mirror? She's a vampire. I don't know. Oh yeah, the pear painting on her bedside table because it's green for no other reason. Yeah, lots of green little decorations. I love this vanity, and I don't use it anywhere near enough. I just think it's so cute. Oh yeah, I put an easel in because every house needs an easel. Even if it doesn't necessarily suit the character as such, but Why not? It's useful to have. Okay, down to the final 4. Who will be next? I already know because I built it, but let me tell you, it is operetta. And of course, operetta's room had to be a music room. Operetta is the Phantom of the Opera ghoul character. She always comes with music theme. So in this particular doll that I was referencing, she had a guitar. She also has like these spirally patterns molded into her face sculpt and her body sculpt as well, which I end up referencing in this design. I love this wallpaper. I needed to use this wallpaper at some point, and then I ended up changing it because it didn't match operetta. But I like the pale purple, which matches her skin tone, and then the bright red carpet that I used, which matches her hair. So I thought I like how this room turned out. Anyway, I put a keyboard in, I put lots of guitars in, all these different cool guitars that I never get to use. Put some violins in. I basically tried to put in every musical instrument that's in the game. I love that skull rug, and I tried to use it, but ended up going, oh yeah, that's right. I chose the florally carpet pattern because it looks very, very similar to the imprint that's molded onto her face. This keyboard rug was perfect for her because she usually has keyboards like somewhere on her design, in the shoes or in her fabric of her outfit or something like that. I chose this black and white silhouette picture because I just did. Oh yeah, that's right, because it reminded me of like the Phantom of the Opera, the way his face is like half covered in shadow from the mask all the time. That was my logic there. Thankfully, The Sims loves the musical instrument pictures, so I had plenty of those to hang up. I put the same spider webs in there as well that I used for Dracula, because why not? It looked cool. All right, Claudine Wolf. Yeah, she's also one of my favourite dolls. She's just fun to customise. Her skin tone is really pretty and versatile, and one of the more natural looking skin tones, I suppose. Her ears are cute, but they can easily be chopped off if you need a more human looking character, and yeah, she's just fun to customise. And her fashions, the green, the purple, the like cool girl chic aesthetic, out there, not afraid to wear what she wants. Yeah, so this room was a lot of fun. It was hard to meet the match between mixing patterns but also not giving myself a headache in the process. So yeah, bit of patterns that end up getting changed a few times until I found a balance I liked. Once again, using the colour filters, very, very useful. I'm going to take the time now while we're watching this to talk about some of the mods that I use in The Sims 4. Not everyone uses mods, not everyone uses custom content, particularly console players can't use those things, so it's a bit unfortunate. However, I do love my mods, but I don't tend to use them. I tend to use them more for the admin side of playing the game as opposed to actually affecting my gameplay. So the main one that I use obviously is MCCC, which is Master Control Command Center or something. Very useful for doing just about anything in the game, controlling every aspect of micromanaging your townies, your Sims, your NPCs, everyone, the way the world works, sim limits, pregnancies, relationships, skills, every single thing, aspect can be controlled using this mod. So that's, most people know about that one. Another one that I use is Twisted Mexie's Better Build By. That's one that I started using recently. It is really good. You can extend the Build By catalogue up to, I think, 4 or 5 rows so that you don't have to just scroll through these same 2 rows all the time, which in itself is a lifesaver. But then there's also tick boxes for move objects on, so you don't have to type the cheat in all the time. And organized debug. Yes, you heard it correctly. It comes with an organised debug menu, so you don't have to type in those ridiculously long cheats. Actually, I think you do. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember either way. But you don't have to just type in debug into the search and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. They're actually organised by category and named, so you can search for what you want. And even better, you can clone your debug items. Yes, you can clone them. So if you have one you can just use the eyedropper tool and clone it, just like any other item. So that mod is also a must-have if you like building. Similar one that I use is the More Columns mod. I can't remember who it's by, but I use that for CAS, Creator Sim, More Columns. So that instead of just scrolling through 2 columns on the side, I can have, again, the 4 or 5. I can't remember which one I have in my game at the moment. So I can see more of my items at once. A lot easier. And the final mod that I use constantly, all the time, is UI Cheats extension. Great mod, very useful. You can just click on different aspects of the user interface, the UI, and edit your game as you go. Like if your sim has really low bladder need, for example, but your storytelling doesn't call for needing the bathroom right now, you just click the need and it goes to where you click. Or if you need more money, or if you need less money, instead of typing in cheats, you just click on the money and type in how much you want. It's really useful. You can do it for skills, relationship, everything. Really, really useful mods. So those are the main ones that I have in my game. Oh, and I have a custom Creator Sim background as well. Again, don't have my game open, can't remember who made that. But yeah, those are the main mods that I have in my game, plus countless custom content, which are also technically mods. But yeah, I don't tend to go for gameplay mods because personally I don't feel like I need them, but a lot of people do use them. Like I said, mine are mostly the admin side of the game. Alright, Claudine's room is looking pretty much done, and yeah, I really like how that turned out. Now it's down to the final 2. Okay, who's going to be next? I already know, but let me tell you, it is Ghoulia. Ghoulia is going to have the upstairs bathroom. Yes, she is. Ghoulia is a cool character, actually. I quite like her. She's a bit nerdy, bit fashionable, got like a bit of 50s vibe going with her glasses and her cherry prints and some of the outfits that she wears. She has a moped. Like, she's a cool ghoul, honestly. So to honour her colour scheme, I went for baby blue and red and black and white. And made this bathroom. I love this tile as well, and I don't get enough chance to use it, so I was really excited to use it in this build because I think it fits her theme of patterns and that sort of aesthetic really well. And I used this blue wall with the pale blue on it because it goes with the blue in her hair with the paler blue streaks. So yeah, that was my decision-making choice there. Here I am trying to put these blinds on this window because, of course, the blinds don't ever fit the windows properly, so lots of moving those around. Oh yeah, adding a bit more hot pink to Draculaura's room, and back to Ghoulia. And I used some more modern appliances. Appliances? That's not the word. Plumbing fixtures? We'll go with that. Because I hadn't really used that too much in this house, so I just thought it's like it's modern, but it's not modern. Like, I could kind of see people in the 50s thinking it was modern. And I used those round bath mats to represent the cherries, because there's nothing for cherries. All right, and lucky last, who's it going to be? No one knows. It could go any which way at this point in time. My money is on Rochelle Goyle, and I think I might have won that bet. Sorry to those of you who chose someone else. It is Rochelle. And she has the landing, the upstairs landing. I love Rochelle. She's just so cute. She has grey speckled skin to look like the stone that a gargoyle is made out of. She has pink. She has blue. She is just cool. So, yeah, I used the grey floorboards in the diagonal because they're pretty cool. I used the pink, black and white wallpaper because it's exactly her colour. I put some gargoyle statues around because she's a gargoyle. Like, I shouldn't have to explain that aspect. I think you kind of got that connection there anyway. Some statues and things. It was a bit hard because the gargoyles are quite large and I couldn't really fit them into that tiny space properly, but I tried my best. I did. Oh, and here are some Extra towels for Ghoulia. Well done. And, of course, the Totally Not Monster High logo poster. Some other pictures in Rochelle Goyle's colours. Of course we need a rug. I find deciding on the right rug one of the hardest parts, because if there's a rug that you like and a pattern that you like, it either doesn't size up or size down to the right size, or it's just completely the wrong shape for the space you have. And it's very, very annoying. So, yeah, anyway, a mirror because I needed to fill up wall space. Plants because everywhere needs plants. And then, yeah, I had no characters left and I still had this extra room, so I just kind of like got rid of it and turned it into an outdoor patio. Hashtag YOLO. Yes, it is 2011. Thank you for noticing. Was YOLO 2011? When was YOLO? Reply in the comments down below. When was YOLO a thing? Because I would Google it right now, but I'm using my phone to record this endlessly interesting voiceover. Yeah, so just decorating my outdoor space using outdoor type things that don't relate to any particular character, and very, very shortly we are going to have, drumroll please, the reveal. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what song that is. Maybe Thunderbirds. Can't quite remember. Anyway, here we are walking into this haunted house. Yes, it is beautiful and fantastic and magnificent. There are gargoyles out the front warning us, stay away, bad spirits, but we are not bad spirits, so we are going to walk right in. Yes, we are. And when we open the door, the first thing we notice is Toralai's room. Yeah, it is orange, it is stripy, it is cat themed, just like Toralai Stripe herself. Yes, it is. And over to Abby Abominable's bathroom with our beautiful trans flag, with our beautiful snowflakes and other snow themed decorations, with our fantastic blue and pink and pale purple colour scheme. Woo woo! And over to the sitting room. We have some cats to refer to Toralai and also some ocean theme to refer to Laguna, just like this room. Yes, I put fish on the wall and some ocean pictures. Yes, I did. Woo! Okay, and on to the next room we have Cleo Denial. And I am in denial about this room. I think it looks great. Don't tell me otherwise. Okay, and moving on. The twins, the werecats. They have curtains over nothing, but that's okay because it fits them. I don't know. Those curtains just remind me so much of them. And there are two... Why is that? Excuse me. Door? What the fuck do you think you are doing? Okay, let me just... Sorry, let's just... yeah, okay. And now we are going into Juice Gorgon's gaming den. Yes, we are. We have lots of posters. He is a certified gamer and likes skulls and pop finals. Yep. Anyway, back to Meowlody and Persephone. Yes, and they have a little gaming corner too, so that they can fight over one computer while Juice has a whole room to himself. Yes. Dance floors. Okay, moving on. Draculaura. Your room is so cute and pink, and I wish there was more hot pink. So that's why I put that rug there. But yeah, we have some spiders. We have some spider webs. We have some bats. We have some gothic vibes. We are just living happy little lives over here, and we have a coffin. Don't question why this bedroom has a coffin. There are totally no vampires here. Moving on. Up the stairs, yes, and we can see down. Wait, let me page up, here we go. And we are in Rochelle Goyle's landing. There are some statues. There are, okay, operetta. I love this room. This is possibly my favourite room, actually. I think I nailed it. Anyway, moving on. We have a completely useless balcony back inside. We have Frankie's room, which is... yeah. Oh yeah, I put those bolt things there because she's a Frankenstein monster, and Frankenstein monsters have bolts in their head, right? That's why I put those on the wall, yes. Yes, we have a barbecue, yes, and back in here, yes, and Oh, Claudine, your room is so extra, just like you, and we love you and it. And Ghoulia, your bathroom is beautiful, fresh, fantastic, modern, but classic. And why do we keep ending up out here? Okay. I think we need... Where do we go? Oh, there's a gargoyle fairy for Rochelle. Yes. Yes, hello. Hello, yes. Wonderful. Okay, why are we still looking at this? Oh, maybe I meant to do my outro. Wait! I can't do the outro because I forgot Venus's room. Yes, here's Venus. Kira, that was rude. Here's Venus's room, full of plants. And more plants, and more plants. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment down below. When was YOLO? I can't remember, and I will see you next time. See you later. Bye. Au revoir. A bientôt. Ciao.